They speak on me, but they don't know the way I've been living. I've been working hard, slaving now, put up for my siblings. I've been grinding for a long time, my mama trying to help her children. And we came up from a broken family, no resentment. Mama gon' whip that old Impala. We was trying to go gain them dollars. My nigga didn't grow up with a father, and that's why he sang that chopper. No fake niggas hang around my roster, and we don't fuck with imposters. One that look like.
What's up, YouTube? We got another vocal tutorial video here today. We're coming with the Playboi Carti vocal preset. Go ahead and subscribe, comment, like down below. Just tell me what you want me to do next, and let's get right into the thing. We up early in the morning for this stuff right now.
Say you'll die for me, little bitch, just die. I'm way too hot for this, I might go low. Take two hoes out the country and all your team. I'm geeked on it, I'm turn up. My bitch so bad she can't even go inside. My bitch so bad she can't even go online. Don't say you're right for me, little bitch, you're right. Don't say you'll die for me, little bitch, you die.
Okay, so basically you kind of get the gist. We made this preset real quick. If you want to buy the preset, it'll be in my description in my YouTube channel. Not in the description of the video, just click on my YouTube channel, click the link, it says website, click on that, boom, you can buy the preset real quick. I'll send you this whole entire Pro Tools file. If you need an FL, just let me know, like comment or like hit me up on Instagram, and I can get you it all in FL real quick for you. So let's get straight to business. We got the lead vocal. First we're starting off with the Clarity VX. We put this on broad 1 and this on 90.0. Then you can use a Q10 instead of a fab filter, but these are my fab filter settings, just like that. And nothing crazy, nothing too crazy, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I've been using fab filter a lot. I do suggest buying it. It's actually a really good EQ because you can use way more bands, and you can make it like you can do multi-band compression inside the EQ, so it like saves you like an extra plugin of use. And then you can also put this warm thing, so we put that on subtle. And then we get to this is 120 and that, and then we got this one. I don't think we did dynamics on that. I'm trying to see which one we did a dynamic on. Here we go. So we did a dynamic on this one. We got the dynamic. Let me see if it shows. Yeah, we got it like down here. I'm actually gonna move that. We'll put that at like 2. That way it's more accurate on numbers, and it still sound good. It still sounds the same.
Yeah, my bitch so bad she can't even go outside.
See what I'm saying? That's pretty fire. So then we got these as well. This is our next band. I'll show you that, and then we got this one, and then we got that, and then we got this as well. So we done with the fab filter. Like I said, if you don't got fab filter, just use Q10 by Waves. It's just a 10 band EQ. Just put those exact settings in, it should sound exactly the same. I'm just using better plugins than I usually have. So then we got the Avalon by UAD. You can use something else. I'm trying to think, like, what's a good one you can use? You probably can use just like a C4. You could probably just use like what you call it. You can use like the C4 or C6, and you would just make like these type of increments. But like I said, you kind of just have to look like really closely on the numbers, because they don't show the numbers on this. You just have to, like, they show the numbers, but it's not precise, you know what I'm saying? So then just copy all of this down. Don't forget to do these knobs down here, and these pushing some of these buttons. How you turn this black, you just do that. It doesn't matter. I just like mine's black. And then you could just use the 2A by Waves, the LA2A compressor by Waves. I got the UAD one right here, so we're using both of these. It's just up to you, and then make sure you turn this like that. On the UAD one, I mean on the Waves one, it should have this, but it should be like in the middle. So you just gotta put that line in the middle. You see what I'm saying? Then we got the de-esser, just an easy de-esser. No, nothing too biggy. We're just curving the vocal to like to squash them like Carti does. And then this one's just taking out the S's. Like we're taking out all the S's, we're squashing them a little bit, trying to give them that lifts type of vocal. Then we got the SSL channel. We made a couple requirements here. I can click through these real quick. Not too bad. You know what I'm saying? Not too bad, not too bad. So like we just made little increments. You can put this at 3, but I put it at 2 because I didn't want to put too much low in this vocal. We kept the analog on, but you got to put this noise gate on so it doesn't cause that hissing sound. We got this at 5.0, that at that at 30.0, and that at negative 30.0. And I'm gonna try to go pretty fast through this tutorial because we still got the ad-libs to show. I still got all my sins I gotta show since I'm not doing this in Studio Verse at the moment. I might go back to Studio Verse. Just comment down below if you think I should, cause I can go back to it. It's just I just been doing this because it causes less CPU power. You know what I'm saying? So we got this at 3.00. Then we got this at 2.0, and this at 7.0. We got this at 16. Got this fully at 11. Kept that at 100. Put this at 3.0. Kept that at 5. And we turned the gain up just a tad bit, about like 2 dB. And then we're gonna hop in here. We just did like a stock whatchamacallit, we just did like a stock EQ to save CPU power, but this is just boosting our highs. Since Carti has that very like high pitch like presence there, you know what I'm saying? So we boosted to 3.0 and we put the frequency at 17.00. And then the decapitator we have as well. This is by Sound Toys. If you don't have this, you can just use the exciter by Waves, and it should be pretty easy. Just to like tone it in. If you want, you low-key could just chat GPT it or just like look up how to use the exciter. I'll probably do look up how to use the exciter, you know what I'm saying? So we got the drive right in the middle between 4 and 5. Then we got the low cut around like the 300 cut range right here. And then we got the tone right here for the brightness. And then we kept this right at 20K to keep it opened up. And we did the mix like halfway over here and then output right here. And then turn this auto switch off and put this on T. And that's basically how we got that Playboi Carti effect with the lead vocal. The ad-libs, before I move on to that, I will forget to do this. So let me go ahead and show you the auto-tune. We did very crazy settings with this auto-tune. He kind of has like that wavy, wobbly auto-tune, almost like Lil Yachty on Poland. But like we didn't give him like that full effect, you know what I'm saying? Just like a little bit of that effect. And I learned that from one of my clients. Shout out K Money. But here we go. We got the retune speed at 10. We got the flex tune at 25. And we got this humanize at 5. And then we got this at sine wave or whatever. Rate 5.5. Onset delay 700. Onset rate 500. Vibration 20. Pitch amount 16. Altitude amount 6. And we got the 4-minute amount at 75. And don't forget this tracking up here. We got this at 45. And we put this on auto tuner. So that's how we really got the auto tune. Next up, let's go to the ad-libs. I keep forgetting. So I do have a I did hear somebody in the comments tell me last time. I do got the mic mod in the pre-vox, and I did record with the mic mod as well. It's just to keep that lowness I want in my vocal. So I have this connected to my lead vocal, then this connected to the all vocals. Now we can get to the ad-libs. So we got the SSL channel for the ad-libs. I clicked through these real quick. This is how we got that Playboi Carti ad-lib. Let me show you what it sounds like real quick.
Hey. Don't lie. Don't say you're right for me, little bitch, you're right.
Okay, I'm done. So we got this at 3.0. We got this at 8.00. We got this at 2.0. And then we have this at 3.52. And we got this at 2.00. And we got this at negative 2.0. And then we got this at 0.35. And this at 1.20. This is at negative 1.0. And this one's at 120. So we did a little compression on it. We did like a 4.1. If you want your ad-libs to be a tedious bit louder, just put this on 2.1. But I like to have mine a little duck back, but you can still hear them. Then we got this at negative 12.0, and then we got this at 0.30. We got the gate at negative 25, and we got the range at 8.0, and we got this at 0.30. And we kept it on fast attack. Got the channel out, and make sure to have the analog on, just to give that really good like gritty analog feel, that vintage feel, you know what I'm saying? But after that, to make it to where it's more CPU safe, we just use the SSL vocal. And we did all these settings real quick. I'll click through them. There we go. That's like 4.0, and that's 8.1. If your ad-libs are like too low on volume, you see how I got this on -10, just up this compression. That's all you got to do. Just up it just a little bit. And maybe just a reverb a tad bit if you need. Then we made these settings up here. After that, we added the decapitator again. I probably wish I would have used something else besides this, but it really gave like the perfect Playboi Carti ad-lib. It's just I don't want to use too much CPU, especially if I gotta sing you this project file. I want it to like run fully smooth, even if you got like a trash computer. You know what I'm saying? So we got this at 4.5, and the lows like right here on the third dot. This is at around like 2 dots from the middle. Then we kept this at 20K, still keeping it opened up. The mix pretty low, and the output like at -4. Well, that's not -4. That's actually like -3. And then we kept that on T. The decapitator does go on sale a lot, so you can definitely cop it when you can. I think I bought it for like 30 bucks, and it's like a $80, $60 plugin, something like that. Just look on like plugin boutique. Then we got the fresh air. Put this on 9, put this on 16. And then we got the doubler as well. You can just copy these settings. I'm not going to keep it on there for that long. Now, we're finally kind of done with that. Then we got the all vocals. So we just got the SSL comp to keep the vocals level. This is basically where I keep my vocals level. You know what I'm saying? And so we got all these settings put together for the all vocals. And then we got the RVox. And then after that, we got all these like sends to the all vocals. And I'll show you all the sends real quick, and then I'll go down and show you like what's all in my sends. So these are just the volume levels, so you can kind of see. Oops, I missed one. There you go. Delay, and then we got the error. Then we got distortion, and we got the doubler, and then ad-libs, PL comp, reverb, delay, distortion, and the doubler. And it sounds like this so fire. Look, my bitch, bet you can't even go outside.
Hey, my bitch, I bet she can't even go outside.
Like that, like to me, that sounds like really accurate. Like I try to be as accurate as possible, guys. I don't want to lead y'all the wrong way. And these are just like how I record, like different type deals. So let's go through these real quick. I'm gonna click through these really fast, so you might have to pause the video. Let me make them like a decent size. There you go. Height. We're gonna put it at medium. Excuse me. So PL comp. We're using the UAD one. You can use the 76 by Waves and do the exact same thing. I just wanted to use UAD because I wanted to kind of like use a lot of professional. Waves is professional, but I would just want to use a lot of professional plugins. So we got 30, we got this at 25, attack on 2, release at 7, and we kept this on 8. We used to have it on 4, but I chose 8 for this exact preset. And then we also got the L1 limiter. Then we got the Valhalla. If you don't have Valhalla, don't worry. You just go buy it. No, just kidding. Go ahead and just use like Reverb. But my favorite, try the Space Rider. Definitely try the Space Rider and try to put these settings in it. Then we got the EQ after that. You can just copy those. Real stock EQ, making to save power. S1 Imager. It is tilted a little bit, but I have 2 reverbs on his lead vocals. So this is actually like a little trick that I picked up on. And then we got this one, EQ for the next reverb. And I'll actually move this out the way so you can kind of see the names of the slots. And then we got the Valhalla again. We got another EQ for my reverb throws, which I didn't do. I'm just gonna have that in. Oh snap! My Pro Tools crashed. What? Well, I guess this concludes our vocal tutorial today. I didn't suspect that. I guess you're just gonna have to buy the preset to see the rest of the sins. But hey guys, it is what it is. I hope y'all have a blessed day, and we'll see y'all guys later.